Howdy do, y'all. This is John, and today we're talking about The Devil All the Time, a new movie on Netflix starring Tom Holland and a bunch of other well-known people. And in The Devil All the Time, it revolves around this young guy who's had a troubled childhood, and there are a few other stories going on, but they all converge around this small town in Ohio. First of all, I think the acting in this movie is very well done. There's not a single weak cast member in it. The two that stand out to me, well, three actually, are Peter Skarsgård, Tom Holland, and Robert Pattinson. All three of them play completely different characters. In the case of Skarsgård and Holland, they play father and son, and you can tell with their mannerisms they have a lot in common, but they are otherwise completely different people. Robert Pattinson also plays a character who's a completely different person from those two, and is kind of a jerk. Okay, he's a very big jerk. I also really like the camera work in the movie. You can tell it's clearly shot on film, not just because of the film grain, but also because everything looks three-dimensional. And that's something you cannot get with digital cameras at all. Digital cameras always look 2D and flat. In this movie, everything looks 3D, and I really like that. I also like the direction of this movie. This is a very well executed movie, despite the screenplay flaws. I think the director went the stylistic route they should have done with this movie, and I'm very glad he went that route, because in my opinion, had they went a different route, this movie would have fallen in terms of quality. Now obviously I have some issues with this movie. Even though overall I enjoyed it, there are some problems with it. The entire narrative is completely overcomplicated. You have multiple different characters in multiple different situations, all heading down the same road, and when it comes to films, that's very difficult to do when writing. It's a lot easier if you use a TV show like Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones did the very same thing. Multiple different characters with multiple different storylines, all heading down the same road. And it did it a lot better than this movie did, simply because it was a TV show. It was not a movie. The writing is also very jumpy. They go from place to place to place, and it doesn't really feel very organic. It doesn't feel very natural. It feels very sudden and random, and I personally did not really care for that. However, overall I enjoyed it. The Devil All the Way. It has some writing issues, but if you want to see Pennywise and Spider-Man be a father and son, and a sparkly vampire named Edward be a preacher, it's definitely something you would enjoy. I'm gonna give The Devil All the Way a 6. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Please comment your thoughts about the movie in a respectful manner. If you disagree, I really don't like disrespectful disagreements at all. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel, and please remember, the Budetsky will return.